Okay.
What happened?
Okay, guys, we're back with part two. I have Caleb the boss, Caleb the gamer, 325. Do you have any of those pages still?
No, literally no.
Oh,
Absolutely not.
she's been letting me give them the wrong handle here. But what is it now?
I prefer not to tell.
Okay. So this is just Caleb today, who's helping me out. And he has done this shirt from scratch in Silhouette Studio. I'm just showing, my kids the process here. We're taking this off of the backing, the sticky backing here. I mean, not sticky backing. We're taking it off the cutting mat. Okay. Here you go. Can you pull this? I just need people to be viewing it. But can you pull this? Try with your phone. And yeah, I'm sorry. So we want to now. One thing that I always make sure of is to make sure we make sure that we put the top back on. Try to get whatever pieces of hair, extra lint or pieces of vinyl off of this carrier sheet, this little protective sheet. So we put that back on here and cover the whole thing. All right. And then we set it off to the side. Oh, and I try not to do that too. Now the other thing is when we get this and we lift it up, you might have little pieces of vinyl that have stuck to the carrier sheet. You want to take your weeding tool and get whatever little miscellaneous pieces off that you can that may have stuck to the carrier sheet before you lay it on your shirt. Because once you lay it on your shirt, that's it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. So you got hair, we've got little pieces of vinyl that are stuck on here. We want to examine it also to make sure that it has no no miscellaneous pieces that you left behind inside of the lettering. Okay, so Caleb, did you look in here?
Yeah.
So let's go through square. That one's taken out. A, R, E, 1, E. All of these, the E, electric motors, and pumps. So come on, Caleb, can you please take the scissors?
Yeah, just give me a second. I just need to do something.
I think it's one.
Okay, so we already have the heat press heated up to 350. Um, I have all this hair, child, that's getting all in there. I'm just gonna cut off the front and the back. This is gonna be a two-sided shirt. It's a white shirt. This is gonna go on the back. It's for softball parents, okay, for my daughter's team. And that's gonna go on the front. Okay. So we're gonna walk on over here to the heat press. You guys see my heat press from here? Yeah, you can. Make sure. All right, come on over here to the heat press, Caleb. Alrighty, so I'll pull this forward so you guys can see a little better. Okay, so we have the heat press that pulls out at the bottom. All right, so we already have the front of the shirt pressed out. Did you lay this down again?
No.
Okay, you can lay it down just briefly because we had to do a part two. I had to go pick up the children.
How many seconds?
Just a few seconds, like 2-3 seconds here. 1, 2, 3. Just applying a little bit of heat to it because we left and now we're coming back. All right, so we're gonna lift up this. You can let go of that. And now he's going to just making sure there's nothing else up here. Now I see a little piece here. I'm telling you, it's just little sneaky pieces that worse than a sneaky link, child. Okay, so put it up to your light and just make sure. Okay. Now, what I like to do is take the words, take it to the very end of the longest letters and fold it in half. Okay, fold it wherever that is. You know, this is half, and that kind of gives you not through the whole image so much as just the top and the bottom. Here you go, Caleb. You want to pull this drawer out. You want to see what the middle is by putting it, you know, this line is going to go here. Another thing that I do is I take my ruler and I measure on each side of the shirt to make sure it's even. So I'm going to take, actually I'm going to take these scissors and kind of cut off some of this extra right here. Okay. So I'm just going to take it and measure it. You always want to have, when you have a t-shirt that you're doing, I feel like you guys need to be closer. But when you have a t-shirt that you're doing, you want to make sure that you put 2 finger lengths from the collar, the top of the collar to the image starting. Okay. So you're going to take your 2 fingers and do like that. No, not like that with the top, but just like this, lay it on so we can see where 2 finger lengths is at. Okay, so I'm going to start there. I have my little middle showing me here. I'm going to lay it down, and then I'm going to take my ruler and just measure it from one side to the other. It looks like it's about 3.5 over here to where the words start. And it's 4 over here. Oh, it's 4 here. If you 3.5. And this is where the words start. It's even more. It's 4.5. So this one needs to come over a tad here. Let's remeasure. Okay, so now that's even. It's like 4.5 and 4.5 on each side. Looking at it, I like to pick it up and just make sure that it's straight across. Because of the carrier sheet, you can do that. Okay, does that look straight across to you?
Yes. It
Okay.
is.
So we're gonna lay it back down. Gonna put our butcher sheet, which I use packing paper from the Dollar Tree as butcher paper. Now I only do that when it's got the carrier sheet on. Once you take that carrier sheet off, don't use this packing paper that's not slick and try to repress your shirt with that because it's not gonna work. Okay. So here we go. Good. Yes. So I have my heat press set to 350 for 20 seconds. I set my timer. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. And let's see. Now what I like to do, is peel back just a corner and see if it is actually stuck to the shirt. And then I just go in one more time with a little bit more pressure just to make sure. But yeah, there is a such thing as overheating and like warping the letters. So you don't want to do that. But I'm just making sure because I don't want to be that person who sells a shirt and then the shirt starts lifting. The vinyl starts lifting. All right. So now that we've done the front of the shirt, I'm not going to peel off the carrier sheet because I have the other side to do. Okay. And if I were to lay it down on this fake butcher paper, which is from the Dollar Tree, it's going to mess it up. So we're going to turn it around now. And now we're going to measure on the back. We're going to lay down the back. Where's that? So we're laying on the back, vanity 7. Now, as a kind of a reference, I took the shirts that they had done for their Little League already. And I did the same measurements of the number that they had and the width that they had it on because it was a good reference. So right now, all I'm going to do is measure this. Okay. So I'm just going to measure how far down they have it in the back. And it looks like they have it down to about 4 inches down. And their center is about 5. So I'm going to take this and measure. I'm going to take this and measure 5 inches down. Can you grab the thing? And then 5 inches down is right here. So go ahead and put it up. You gotta turn around. Go all the way up so that it's over top of my nail. I want to keep my nail there as a reference, but a little higher. Because you see how the clear part is there?
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to have it long enough though, because some people might have long hair. So you want to be able to see the person's name and number very well. I'm going to measure this on this side. To the name. That's 6 on this side. And then over here. So that's only 4. So this is too far over there. But let's do the method of also folding this in half. Okay. And then we're going to place it, we said 5 inches down, 4 to 5. I think that's good. And then we want to measure from side to side. You're measuring from the seam on the sleeve to where the actual letter starts at, not to where the carrier sheet ends. And now that's even. I'm going to lift it up like I did on the other side. And I'm just going to see if that is even. Does that look straight across? It doesn't look like it's tilted or anything?
No, that's
All right. So we're also going to lay it down. Check your shirt. You can lint roll your shirt. Check your shirt for any miscellaneous and just do one more check and make sure that there's no vinyl or anything underneath the carrier sheet. So we're going to go ahead and press this now. Okay. Bring it down. And let's do 20 seconds on 350. So this is just some, I want to say this is Caesar vinyl. Okay. So what I'm doing is making a shirt. The parents have requested, once they found out I did shirts, they have requested that I do the shirts for the parents and the loved ones that come, the spectators that come to watch their child.
Probably trying to make sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it one more time because I just like to make sure. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna do another time on 20 seconds, just to make sure. So that's a total of 40 seconds. Just making absolute sure that everything is what it is. All right, that's good actually. I'm not gonna do it because I have the other side. I'm just thinking like. Make sure okay, so we're gonna go ahead back to the front of the shirt. You're in the way. Not to take it out of the shot. I just need you to come on this.
Right.
But Caleb, go ahead and peel this, please. I'm gonna bring the camera over so they can see you peeling this. And this would be like a warm, because it was on the other side, so it's still very good. Go through that, or you can just fold this in half right now. And then turn it over to the other side. Let's move this out so you're not touching that heater. The heat press, okay. And there we go. Peel this side now. I would say come from the top corner, like that. There we go. Nice. Nice. Very good, Caleb. You made your first shirt by yourself. Good job. I helped a bit, but basically from, yeah. Can you put on trash behind you? All right, so there you go. Pretty simple. So just getting the kids here familiar with doing shirts. I'll set this back here now. And you know, don't be afraid or ashamed to use a resource. Anything as a resource is going to help you get the job done better and professional looking. You understand? So going back to a shirt that you like and taking the measurements from that shirt, there's nothing wrong with that. If you just happen to have a thing written down with all the sizes down from the collar and you're that proficient, then by all means. But if you're not, like me, and you can have a different way to figure it out and to source a different way, I would do that. Okay. So here is Caleb's first shirt. Okay. Front and back. Okay. Well, thanks guys for looking in. Come on, Caleb. Hold your shirt. It's not for you, but hold the shirt. Your first shirt he's made, right? So we have front and back. Turn it around. There you go. Very nice. I'm so proud of you. Did a great job.
I'm proud of you, Mom.
All right, guys. Well, keep following for more content on heat pressing, on tumblers, on candles, on whatever. I'll be coming back live to do the Mother's Day.
You carry bombs.
Mm-hmm. I'll be coming live again to do the Mother's Day flowers either tonight or tomorrow. So stay tuned, guys. All right, I appreciate you. See you later.